Hello and welcome to Apprentice Virtual Division Germany. Let's start off with the first doubleheader of the regular season, and of course that means it's time for the upgrades. First of all, first development period, 4 upgrades per team. Let's start off with Lincolnshire Ford Racing, 2 speeds and 2 grips. For them, they're 84 off on the speed. For the first speed roll, they will roll. Oof, only an 8 for the first speed roll. Second speed roll, they roll 86, a much needed improvement there. And that will be enough for them to get the speed upgrade. Next, their grep rolls. They are 29 off the next grep upgrade. They will roll 47, which will be enough to get the next grep upgrade. And then after that, they are 42 off the next one. They will roll 51. It will be a double grip upgrade for Lincolnshire Ford. Next, Canis Virtuosi. They're going for Excel Speed, Excel Turbo. Excel, they're 20 off the next acceleration. They will roll 58. That is an acceleration upgrade success. On the speed, they are 17 off. They will roll. Ooh, only 12. They miss out on the speed upgrade for this doubleheader. That might be crucial and is very unfortunate. Next, their second acceleration, they're 17 off. They will roll 35, which will be enough for them to get another acceleration upgrade. And finally, their turbo, they've not upgraded turbo at all yet. They will roll 86. That is a triple turbo upgrade for them, and hopefully double acceleration and triple turbo will be enough for them to survive without that speed upgrade. But next up, we have TGX, who are going all out 4 rolls on speed, hoping to get at first level. They roll 38 on the first roll. That leaves just 112 on the second roll. They are rolling 82, and that is a very good roll for them. A lot of progress right off the bat, and that leaves just 30 needed to the next level. They will roll 81 for the next roll. Another great roll, and they're up to 201, and that is a speed upgrade success. And they can make some progress towards the next level of speed. They will roll only for 13 to 14, and they're 101 away from level 2 speed. Next, we have Amor Racing Team. They're going for double grep, then an excel, then a speed. So grep, they're 45 off. They will roll 85. Great roll for them. It's a total of 90. That is a grep upgrade for them. They're 15 off the next grep upgrade now. They will roll 89. Another great upgrade. That might be a double grip for them, in fact. And it is a double grip upgrade for Amor, so a triple grip in total. Next, their acceleration roll, they're 30 off, and they will roll 80. Great consistent rolls here from Amor Racing Team. That gets them an acceleration upgrade, and very close to the next one. Speed, they cannot get a speed upgrade, but they can get good progress. They will roll only 25, unfortunately. And finally, we've got Natural Racing Team, double grep and double turbo. They're 9 off their next grep. They will roll a 93. Amazing roll for Natural Racing Team. That gets them a double grip upgrade. Next, they are 41 off. They will roll 93 again. That is a third grip upgrade. And next there are 2 turbo upgrades. They've not upgraded turbo yet. They will roll for the first one a nice 64, which will be enough for a double turbo. And for their second roll, they are a 16 off. They will roll 93. Amazing roll there. 157, and that is a triple turbo. That is a quintuple turbo in total. Crazy stuff. Let's take a look at the grid roundup then. Here's the grid roundup then. We've got yeah, we also got the other divisions contracts here. Don't worry about that. We've got speed upgrade and double grip for Lincolnshire Ford, double XL and triple turbo for Canis Virtuosi, a speed upgrade for TGX, an acceleration and a triple grip for Amora Racing Team, a triple grip and a quintuple turbo for Nacho Racing Team. Nacho Racing Team looking extremely terrifying in comparison to the other teams on the grid. But we'll have to see how all of them do in the first double header here in Germany. Let's get straight into qualifying for, I believe, Hockenheim then. Here we go. Starting off with Hockenheim qualifying, 3 minutes of qualifying. Let's take a look at the token spend. Here we are, 2 drivers not sent in token plan on time will have tokens deducted, so they will only be left with 2 tokens for the next double header. But there's 2 tokens being spent by Agile Farron and Nando's Good, 1 token from Tobias Serhansen, Kish, Wojtek, Hupov and Joe. And now they're going to start their first flying lap. Let's see who will end up on provisional pole. Looks like, where is Agile Farron? Not really doing too well on that 2 token spend. It is Nando's Good on provisional pole at 29.62, but Hupov also looking really quick despite only 1 token, 29.98. His teammate FRL Charlie down in 9th at the current moment. Wojtek currently in last despite spending a token. Canis Virtuosi car is not looking very well. We can turn off the tokens, take a look at the upgrades here. Canis Virtuosi and Natural Racing both missing a speed. Both have fair amount of acceleration and turbo. Natural Racing, of course, way more. It's Tobias Serhansen. It's currently on provisional pole with a time of 29.58. Ahead of the two token spenders as we enter our final minute of qualifying. Nando's Good improves up to provisional pole at 29.53. Will he keep it? And what will Agile Farron do? He's only on a 29.80. He definitely needs to improve on that. One more lap of qualifying. 29.50. 29.78 from Hupov. Holds on to 4th. Nando's Good. And he will start from pole position. Let's take a look at the full qualifying result. Here we are. Nando's Good will start from pole position for Natural Racing followed by Tobias Serhansen on the front row. Duel will start from third, Hupov from fourth, Agile Farron only down in fifth, Kish and Wojtek sixth and seventh, Nike LO9 starts from eighth, Masterman 4 from ninth, and FRL Charlie from 10th. That is your starting grid. Let's get ready for 20 laps here at Hockenheim. Here we go. And we're underway for the Baden-Württemberg A-Prix here at Hockenheim in around southwestern or so Germany, as we're gonna have light rain has been announced. Agile Farron up to third, Jewel up to second, Natural Racing going 1 and 2, Kish and Wojtek fighting for fifth there against Hupov, but everyone's into the pits now. Will it be wets for everyone? Yes, it will be, but clouds are coming soon, and Nando's good, the only one out on enters, and that means he is very likely to keep and even extend his race lead. Agile Farron fighting with Duel for second here, gets the position. Sun coming soon. Duel is already in the pits for dry tires, so is FRL Charlie, but not a lot of the other drivers deciding to pit. They're both in for hard tires. Track is now fully dry. That will be very difficult, especially for the wet tire runners. Agile Farron is set to definitely lose a lot of time to Nando's good, who's out on those inters. But into the pits they come. So mediums for Nando's good is soft for Agile Farron. Where will Duel come out? Duel ahead of Tobias Serhansen, but loses some time to Agile Farron, who's now catching Nando's good rapidly, using the boost there on that back, sweeping straight. It's just hoping to close down on Nando's good and challenge him for that race lead while still out on better tires and faster tires. This is the fastest lap of the race at 32. Oh, Joe, 30.03. Of course, he's got a flying lap. Agile Farron and Nando's good. This is their out lap. That was their out lap. Now they're on a flying lap. So let's see what time will they be able to set. Nando's good just holding on to that race lead. It's under a second this gap. Agile Farron slow for the last sector. It's at 29.28 from Agile Farron, but only 400ths faster than his competitor. Then it's Tobias Serhansen fourth. Kish has gone up to fifth and is challenging for fourth. FRL Charlie has gone up to sixth. It's Nike LO9 in seventh. Wojtek in eighth. Masterman 4 in ninth, and Hupov in 10th. Kish also on the soft. That is probably why he is challenging for high positions right now. Agile struggling on the softs already. 2 times slower than Nando's good last lap. Kish has lost to Tobias Serhansen as well. Soft's not looking crazily effective, though Agile is getting closer and closer to Nando's good. He loses a lot for those final 2 corners. But now deploys some boost. And another bad exit. That is a really bad exit. Loses basically everything that was gained. And the softs are starting to wear now, which is not helping at all. 1.4 seconds lost. Nano's good. Can rest easy for now. Agile will surely be thinking about petting relatively soon, but clouds are coming out. Should be careful, wary of the rain here. Nikkei has gotten past Wojtek for 7th, I believe. No, I think Wojtek was already in 8th. But they are very close together. Masterman and Hupov even more so. Agile is into the pits. Onto a self-hards to finish off the race with. Looking for that undercut move. Quiche stays out an extra lap. Sun is coming out. Nikkei is catching up to Quiche. Quiche is now finally into the pits. He's onto a set of medium tires to hopefully last him until the end of the race. Comes out in 10th position. Nando's Good is now into the pits off the medium tires. Opts for another set of medium tires. Where will Agile Farron come out in relation to Bias? Comes out right behind Nando's. Agile Farron a bit further down the road. Yet to pass Tobias, let alone catch up to Nando's Good. Around the outside looking to pass Tobias. Down the inside was also looking to is into the pits. It will definitely lose a lot of time to Agile and Nando's as a result, since they already caught him. But there's a gap of about 3 seconds between Nando's and Agile, and Nando's is on fresher, faster tires. It's looking very likely to remain that way. Jewel has pitted onto a set of softs. Tobias still out on those hard tires. How long will he go on them? Quiche is back up to 5th on the mediums. It's FRL, Charlie, Hupov on very worn hards, and then Wojtek, who's gone past Nikkei 09. It's Masterman 4 in 10th. Duel has already caught Tobias. So it's not looking good for the Lincolnshire 4 driver, who now pets onto a set of softs 5 laps before the end. Hupov's into the pits for a fresh set of soft tires, comes out in 10th. FRL Charlie trying to catch Quiche. Less than 4 laps to go. Can Quiche hold on to that P5? It is of course point system of 10 to the race winner, then 9, then 8, then 7. So all 10 drivers are going to gain points which makes it a much more closely fought championship Apprentice Virtual. The top 2 teams after these 4 rounds will go to the playoffs. The first 2 rounds here today in a doubleheader, next 2 rounds next week. This is the only action out on track. FRL Charlie right behind Quiche on just slightly fresher soft tires, but is unable to make that gap close. As Nando's good. Oh, we're gonna have heavy rain, but it's probably too little, too late. Nando's good wins the Baden-Württemberg A-Prix. Agile Farron in second. Third for dual double podium for Natural Racing Team. Tobias Ser Hansen finishing in fourth for LFR. Across the line, Quiche versus FRL Charlie. It's not quite clear, but it will be Quiche in 5th, FRL Charlie in 6th, and Wojtek in 7th. Nikael 9 in 8th. Hupov in 9th. And Masterman 4 in 10th position. Fastest lap went to Agile Farron after all. And let's hear national anthems then. Spanish national anthem. Fernando's good. And the Finnish national anthem for the constructors, Natural Racing Team owned by the Anti-Amazing. the national anthems having been played, it's time to move on to the second round of the doubleheader in the form of the Saxon A-Prix at Saxon Ring. Let's get straight into it. Here we go for AV qualifying for the Saxon A-Prix. While drivers are busy with their outlap, let's take a look at the token spend for this one. We've got 3 tokens from Jewel. We've got 2 tokens from Tobias and Quiche. We've got 1 token each from Wojtek, Agile Farron, FRL Charlie, and Hupov. Tokenless are Masterman, Nick09, and last race's winner, Nando's Good. So here we go then. And it is a duel currently on provisional pole. We've got 23.60, then Tobias. Masterman 4, tokenless, currently up in 3rd. Doing quite well. For himself, it's a short circuit, so it will be 24 laps. They have the same amount of race time. Tobias Sir Hansen improves to 23.67. Can he beat Duel here? He's spending 2 to Duel's 3. But Tobias is looking quite good here. That is, look at the gap he's made, and it is at 23.87 only. He's not able to make it into a strong single lap, despite the overall consistency. Entering final minute of qualifying. 23.98. 23.90 from FRL Charlie moves him up to 4th. Quiche, despite spending 2 tokens, is down in 7th at the current moment. $23.90 from Tobias and Jewel. 23.82 from FRL Charlie, moves up into 3rd. 24.12 from Quiche is only enough to get him up to 7th. 24.50 from Nando's Good, only enough to get him up to 9th. And it will be the final lap of qualifying. 23.70 from FRL Charlie. He's really caught up to Tobias and Jewel now, and qualifying pace up is still in 3rd. $23.93 from Quiche, he's up into 5th. Final lap, can Tobias beat him? No, he cannot. He does not improve. Neither does anyone except Quiche hits another 23.93. Let's take a look at the full qualifying results. Here they are. It is a Duel on pole position, gets the extra point. Tobias Sir Hansen starts from the front row. FRL Charlie from 3rd. Masterman 4 from 4th. Quiche from 5th. Hupov from 6th. Wojtek from 7th. Agile Farron from 8th. Nick09 from 9th. And Nando's Good, last race's winner, will start from last position. That is your starting grid, and let's get into the race. 24 laps here at the Saxon Ring for the Saxon A-Prix. Here we go. And we're underway. Mediums for Duel and Tobias, who goes on the inside of Duel, tries to make a move, gets forced into the gravel, loses some time. He's got Masterman and FRL Charlie on his inside. Masterman doesn't relent, and Duel is already far off into the distance. They did not think this through quite well. FRL Charlie joining the fray as well. Lost a lot of time to Duel. Is now out in the lead by a stunning amount. And Tobias once again Through the gravel he goes on that inside line. On the back of Masterman. Look for a move round the outside if he can. Can't find that. Joe having a nice little race. Only mediums and hards being picked here. All drivers prioritizing that one stopper strategy, and the softs just wearing too quickly at a track like this, I assume, for them to be viable. It's Joe in first, Masterman 4 in second, then Tobias, Sir Hansen, FRL Charlie in fourth, Hupov in fifth, ahead of Quiche in sixth, seventh is Agile Farron, Wojtek in eighth, Nickel 9 in ninth, and Nanos Good still in last. A huge Natural Racing Team sandwich from first to last. And the pack is only now starting to separate. Masterman 4 really running away from Tobias, and FRL Charlie looking on the inside of Tobias. Tobias with the switchback maneuver keeps third position, but he's got both the Amora Racing Team drivers on his back now, which will be very hard to shake them both off. Fastest lap currently is Masterman's 23.83. Masterman's got the advantage of being in the hards to Tobias's and Jules' mediums, means he will overcut, or at least attempt to overcut. He will gain time later on in the stint. Masterman on a weak lap looks like he has lost quite a bit to Tobias. Joe 24.98, Masterman 24.23, so he's regaining that. Joe out in lead. What else? Quiche still in 6th. Wojtek has moved up to 7th as Agile Farron has fallen to 9th, and Nickel 9 to 10th. Nanto's Good up into 8th position. We got light rain coming soon, and Quiche is into the pits, so is Wojtek. That is a dangerous pit lane. Nando's Good and Agile Farron stay out, but Nickel 9 is in as well. All the drivers that have pitted have gone for the inter tire. Joel, is he in? Joel is in. Masterman is in. So is Tobias. So is Hupov and FRL Charlie. And now Nando's Good and Agile Farron decide to pit as well. Everyone out on the inter tire. And the rain has only now started. And we're gonna have clouds coming soon. And Nando's Good pitted out onto wet tires. And that's... oh, look at the chaos he's caused coming out between Quiche and Wojtek, and it's forced Quiche down to 8th position as a result. But the track is quickly drying up, and Nando's Good's wets have become a massive mistake of a strategy. Whoa! Went into the pits, nearly forced Quiche in there alongside, and Quiche now loses a position to Agile Farron. Nando's Good out onto hard tires. All the inter runners can afford to pit a bit later. It's hards for Joel, mediums for Masterman, Hupov and Tobias. Hupov ahead of Tobias. Now Tobias tries to go for a rescue move there down the inside. Too much grass, however, and he loses it. We're halfway through the race now. Sun coming soon. Tobias around the outside squeezes through the inside of Hupov, and he's back onto the podium place. Two Amora Racing Team drivers still close behind Tobias. Wojtek's got Agile Farron on his back. Quiche still stuck in 8th despite 2 tokens spent. Nano's good and Nick9 not too far off as well, so you will have to be quite concerned as Agile Farron's looking for a move on Wojtek. He's got faster tires, the mediums compared to Wojtek's hards. And Tobias just set the fastest lap of the race at 23.57. As he's getting closer and closer to Masterman. Under a second behind him all of a sudden. Cloud's coming soon. 9 laps to the end. Quiche fighting with Agile Farron for 7th there. Looking for a move here down the inside. Doesn't have the traction coming out. On turn 1. Dive bombs. Oh, and he does get through. And passes Agile Farron for 7th. Wojtek runs away as a result of that incident as well. Agile Farron looking for a counter. Quiche shrugs it off. Agile Farron down the inside. Quiche still shrugs it off. Starting to run away now. Tobias is on the back of Masterman for 2nd here. Looking for a move. Bad exit off the last turn. And loses some ground. Light rain coming soon. What will this mean? Quiche, Agile Farron, Jewel are into the pits. Nick9 and Nando's good. Everyone is onto the wet tires. FRL, Charlie and Wojtek the only ones who decided to go out on entered tires. Quiche getting lapped by Jewel. Not the best timing as Agile Farron's very close behind him. Oh, goes into the gravel on the exit, but so does Agile Farron. And it's heavy rain coming soon. Wojtek and FRL, Charlie with the wrong decision. Agile Farron makes the move on Quiche. Quiche has the inside line and retakes 7th position. It's Jewel now on the final lap, and Tobias has been unable to get past Masterman. Now has to lap Nando's good. It's too little too late. But Jewel wins the Saxony Prix. And it is too little too late. Masterman 4 will finish in 2nd. Tokenless. 3rd for Tobias Sir Hansen. 4th for FRL Charlie, and 5th for Hupov. Wojtek, 6th position for him. Kish, unlucky race for him, but he does manage to finish in at least 7th position. Agile Farron finishing in 8th. Nano's good to go really close to him at the end there. He finishes in 9th, Nikhil 9 in 10th. So let's listen to the national anthems for the winning driver. That is a duel, the US national anthem for him, and then the Finnish one for Natural Racing Team. Here we go. And now the Finnish national anthem for Natural Racing Team. That was the double header for AV Division Germany. The first one, the second one next week we'll have at the Nürburgring and the Lausitzring. We'll see you then to see who will advance to the playoffs later this season. See you then, and bye.